Okay, so lovely to have you. You're a regular at Unstoppable Africa. Please tell the audience who you are and what you do.
First of all, thank you, Stephanie, for having me. So my name is Dr. Anino Emuwa. I am the Managing Director of Avondis Consulting and founder of Africa CEOs Network, 100 Women at Davos, and also the co-chair of Women in Philanthropy and Impact Africa. And my work is about advancing women's leadership and having more women represented at top levels of leadership, whether it's in the private sector, whether it's in public sector, but especially areas like technology, sustainability, entrepreneurship, and in the corporate world.
Yeah. I'm actually getting dizzy thinking about all the things that you do. How do you juggle it all? I mean, they're quite involved, 100 Women Davos and, Africa CEO Network. So, and obviously they intersect.
Sure.
That work intersects. So tell us a little bit more about, what it takes to run these companies and, kind of inspire women's leadership.
Well, the first thing that does it, there's a thread that runs through it, and that's obviously community. And it's actually about the power of community. And that's it because, really we're here right now with the Women in Philanthropy and Impact Africa in this room. And we have a delegation of 22 women from the diaspora in Africa. In this room, probably be about 5 or 6, right? And it's really the power of the network. And I think that is what we really need to leverage. The more that we can work together in a collaborative way, the more we can make things happen. So yes, it's long days, it's long nights, but at the same time, when you know that you're working in an area where there's a lot of interest. What we found in Davos, for example, we had our first event and it was 3 times oversubscribed. So there's actually a demand for having women in places where they can be represented, their voices can be heard on the global stage. So I think that's actually what keeps me going. And of course, a fantastic, very small team behind me.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, it's small but mighty. The work you do has so much impact. So you have 22 delegates here at Unstoppable Africa. What is it about this event that keeps you coming back and that makes it important for you to connect?
One can actually say and use words and say it's the place to be. But it absolutely is the place to be. It is one of those places where you can have, on the global stage, where you have, all the important movers and shakers in Africa, across policy, across private sector, technology. And over again, very often, unlike most summits, I may come without an agenda, simply knowing that I will meet the right people in this room. And it's grown over the years. And of course, the people behind it, the Deputy Secretary General, Amina Mohammed, and Sander Jiambo, who I know very well as well, Sander, and we've talked through it, and there is this power in connecting and being in the room and being able to see, people that matter and discuss with them. So, and I think it's also the spirit. I think UNGA makes it clear that it's not just business as usual, but business to make change and impact. So that I think is what drives me back. African leaders in all fields coming together really to create impact.